I'm Carolyn. I am the director of PepsiCo.
Okay. Pleasure to meet you. My name is Michael.
Nice to meet
I'm
you.
sales director for Barker Beverage.
Excellent.
Wait for the door to close. So as you know, we're one of the three largest soda distributors in the country, and we wanted to discuss a possible distribution deal.
Absolutely. I'm very interested.
Are you?
Yes.
Okay. So let's see. We've done business in the past, and it seems that business has been very successful. I guess the things I want to discuss today is, for now, just the deal itself, like the fee. We in the talks of purchasing another company. They kind of sells like, aside from soda, more like fruit juices and different things like that.
Okay.
So that could be an opportunity for the future.
Okay.
I just want to disclose that information.
So that's an opportunity for your business solely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay. So can we just talk a little bit so I can get comfortable with kind of what your motivations are and just get a little bit more background on just your company and your relationship in the market?
Yeah.
So what are your relationships with other vendors?
In terms of other vendors, we kind of one of the leaders within like the Middle East. Like I mentioned before, one of the we're one of the three major players. In terms of relationships, to be honest, I do not have information to kind of speak on that topic.
Okay. Do you have any relationships with political leaders in the country?
Yeah. So just give me 1 second. It seems that we have a great relationship. For the last couple of years, we've been very faithful to our employees, even throughout political turmoil. We kind of been great to the firm, taking care of our employees, and
So, what about political leaders in the country? Do you have any relationships, or how has that been with other political leaders in the country?
Well, the only information I have regarding that topic is the fact that even throughout political issues, we haven't been downsizing the company.
Okay. And then how is your relationship with Jaid?
Jaid. So that's the company that I mentioned earlier.
Okay.
So, yeah. Nothing has been finalized. That was the fruit juice company that I mentioned earlier. Nothing has been finalized, but we're in talks now to kind of strike a deal to kind of expand our business from selling sodas to selling beverages as a whole.
Okay.
So that could be another opportunity
For you.
For us, as well as possibly yourself. Depends on if you want to do some distribution deals regarding that.
Okay. So what are your other motivations to do this deal with me? So I understand your company was a little bit, it's close to bankrupt, and you guys have just teetered on surviving.
Yeah. Is
there anything else other than that I might be missing in terms of motivation?
Well, to me, is just the great rapport that we've had. So, like I mentioned earlier, we struck a deal a couple years back, and I think everything went seemingly well. So I just wanted to keep on going with that relationship, and even though we're in the verge of being bankrupt, we're trying to keep everything together and strike a very lucrative deal with your company.
Okay, and then so your deal with I'm not sure how to quite say it, Jaid.
Yeah. So
that's the only other deal you have on the table.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you want me to start with an opening offer?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm going to start. Should I just start with a number, or do you want me to start with a creative deal?
We could do a little bit of both, I guess.
Okay, I'll start with a number, and then we can go from there.
Okay.
Okay. So we would be willing to do 3.3.
Okay.
as our initial bid.
Okay. That sounds good. What is your creative deal? Just out of curiosity.
Well, would be willing to. It's important for us to. We understand that what your financial situation is.
Yeah.
And so I think that would help you stay above bankrupt. If we want to add more value and strengthen our situation for both of us,
Yeah.
then we can have our payment contingent on performance with bonuses.
Okay.
And our penetration in the market
Okay.
based on certain metrics.
Okay.
And certain hurdles that we might meet.
Now, also, I know you mentioned the 3.3. That fee is per year. In terms of the longevity of the deal, is it a 5-year deal, a 10-year deal? Is there any because the thing I'm also looking for some sort of long-term commitment to make sure these bankruptcy issues don't occur again.
Sure. Well, we could, if we structure it with certain penetration metrics that we meet, then for the first 3 years we'd have certain levels, and then we can continue like a 5-year deal.
Okay.
With the first 3 years structured as we'll hit certain market penetration percentages, and then the 2 years we'll have proven out our penetration, and then we can continue the last 2 years.
Okay.
Without those contingencies.
Do you have any information on the target market? Because we're also looking for. Do you have any information regarding that?
We just want to be in
terms of
your target market.
Okay. So there's not much information on that, correct? Target audience and reach and things like that. Okay. Because we're looking for something over the 50 or 60% mark.
Oh, you're talking about percentage.
Yeah.
Oh, what percentage? Sure. Yes.
Yeah.
So our break even, we definitely want to be above 70%.
Okay.
And so if we were to structure the offer at 3.3,
yeah,
and then we were to do certain market penetrations from there,
yeah,
we would want them to grow beyond 70 each year, each consecutive year.
Got it. So I guess the range would be maybe 70% in year one, and then over the years it kind of increase.
So we were hoping to do year one would be 70.
Yeah.
Year 2, 80. 3, 90. 4, 95. And then year 5, we've obviously we're fully vetted in the market and proven.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's based on the 3.3 number.
Okay, that sounds reasonable. I think I'll be able to commit to those terms. Also, I guess. So the purchase of Jaid is actually contingent on this deal.
How so?
In terms of financial backing. So I wanted to know, is there anything, I mean, I understand you guys are PepsiCo, but do you sell any other products outside of sodas?
I understand that they are doing fruit juices.
Yeah.
And so ours is mainly
do you guys also sell fruit juices? Because I know, for this particular contract, it's solely based on sodas. But the fact that Jaid is something in the talks, I wanted to know if I could also strike a deal, maybe selling fruit juices for your company, if that's something.
So that would benefit all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'd be open to that.
Okay.
I would like that to be, we would be open to that.
Maybe once you guys expand your product offering or something.
Or maybe once we hit one of our market penetration hurdles, and then we could expand into that. So maybe year 2.
Okay. Sounds good. Is there any particular reason, just out of curiosity, that that you wanted to strike a deal with us and not one of our competitors?
Well, we understand your financial need.
Okay.
We know that you have a very strong motivation for that.
Yeah. Is that the only reason?
That's a key reason.
Okay. Are there any other key reasons?
No, that is. I mean, I think that's the best benefit for you.
Okay.
As your company.
Got it. Yeah, because pretty much based on just stuff that I've been hearing around the street regarding this company.
My company?
No, our competitor.
Jaid?
I think it's Kabar Cola.
Okay. Bakar?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think there was a possible deal that you guys was gonna strike with them, but things didn't really work out.
That is an option.
Yeah.
That is an option, but we're going to pursue this path, but that is also an option for us.
Yes. So once again, there has been rumors of you guys striking a deal with Kabir Cola.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any particular reason that deal kind of fell through?
We've had relationships with contracts with both of you.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just we're not confident in them right now, so we're trying to pursue other options.
Okay. Okay. All right.
It is interesting what you say about the Jaid option, because that would open up our lines of business.
Okay.
So that does, and they don't have any experience in our soft drink distribution.
Yeah, and I think we
it'd be a
struck
good
a deal.
partnership.
Yeah, like I mentioned, we struck a deal in the past that has been very beneficial to both of us.
Mm-hmm.
And due to the economic turmoil within the country, this is a great opportunity to kind of research our distribution channels and kind of become one of the leaders, and also build our brand a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So I must say I do like the 5-year deal.
Okay, so can we talk about the terms on the table?
Yeah.
The potential terms. Okay, so it's a sale or 3.3 million.
Yeah.
3.3 5-year deal, and then you're comfortable with the penetration.
Yes.
So year one.
70. 80. 90. 95, and year 5.
Just what the market's proven.
Yeah.
Okay, so year 5. Okay, and then what about the Jaid?
Well, if this opportunity goes through, it's a huge possibility that we could, acquire Jaid in year 1. Okay. However, I wouldn't mind waiting for year 2 once we have proven that we can reach the target audience of 80%.
Okay, so would it be after year 2?
Year 2.
So
year 2
okay,
is fine.
so potential purchase contingent upon hitting the 80% penetration.
Correct.
Okay, and then how much is that? What is your discussions with them today?
There's nothing really concrete on the table, which is why I wanted to wait to year 2, because if this deal was to kind of be solidified, I could acquire that company, and I'm pretty sure I could get something done in year 2. I don't want to get my hands tied and kind of do
Okay, so the potential purchase in year 2, the price point is still undetermined, and that's not contingent upon our deal today. Is that correct? So closing our deal today is not contingent upon making that deal happen. Is it just another option we can revisit at year 2 after we hit our penetration rate, or how do you want that structured?
If you want, we could talk specifics.
I'm just curious what kind of ballpark you're thinking of.
Yeah. Okay. I was thinking since it is year 2, maybe we could do an additional maybe 1.5, and then I guess for year 2, and based on, once again, target audience, we can kind of discuss the numbers for year 3, 4, and 5.
Okay, so 1.5, you would be paying them 1.5, or we would be paying them since we're one company.
I'm talking about like another distribution deal regarding like like similar to the deal that we're striking today for the 3.3, an additional 1.5, but that would be strictly on the fruit juice side.
Okay, so we would be paying, since you would be paying them 1.5?
I will be, the number is undetermined in terms of the price of Jade, so I don't have that information currently. And that deal is contingent on this. So once again, if we finalize this 5-year deal, and maybe we could stick to this if you want for now, then I get in talks with them to kind of acquire that company.
Okay, so I feel like that since that's so unclear right now, I like the deal that we've struck at 3.35 years and the certain parameters per year in terms of penetration.
Okay.
I'm comfortable with that, and then in year 2 we can have a potential option to discuss potential purchase of Jade.
Yeah. More like an exclusive.
With terms to be determined at that point.
Yeah, that's fair.
Excellent. Do we have a deal?
I think we have a deal.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.
Hi, Michael. Okay, so excellent. We've come to an agreement. Just want to clarify the terms. So we have agreed to $3.3 million, a 5-year deal, and my payment to you will be 50% of the 3.3 up front, and then the remaining 50% to be paid over hitting certain market penetration of year 1, 70%, year 2, 80%, year 3, 90%, year 4, 95%, and then year 5, we've already proven out the market. So that remaining 50% in year 1, we'll just break it down by 25% each quarter, or each year that we hit our market penetration.
Okay.
So I'll pay you initial 3.3, half of that today, and then the balance of that will be broken out over the last 4 years, 25% each year.
Okay. So just to clarify, it's 3.3 million per year. Yes, per year.
Oh, per year. Okay.
Yeah. Where I receive 50% payment up front.
Okay.
And then 50% payment post, I would say.
Oh, hitting that hurdle. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I agree.
All right. And it's one of those things where, for example, do I need to reach that target audience, I guess, throughout the course of the year? So, for example, we strike a deal and it's January 1st. Do I need to reach that target December 1st? I mean, December 31st?
Yeah, we'll do it on an annual basis.
Okay.
And then we'll reset.
Okay. Okay.
January 1st of each year.
Okay. Yeah, I have no issues with that. I think that's pretty much great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically I will pay you 50% at the beginning of each year, assuming we hit that hurdle.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you.